Hey guys, Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are doing well. So guys, today I'm here with a new topic, Form 1, Formalism and Early Structuralism 1940-1960. Formalism and Early Structuralism are two distinct approaches within the field of literary and cultural theory that emerged during the early 20th century. While they share certain similarities, they also have important differences. Formalism, also known as New Criticism, originated in the early 20th century and gained prominence in the 1940 and 1950. It focuses on the close analysis of the literary text itself, emphasizing its internal structure, language, and form. Formalists sought to isolate the work of art from its historical and biographical context, arguing that the text should be considered as a self contained aesthetic object. Now, let's move forward. Key features of formalism. The number one feature is close textual analysis. Formalists paid meticulous attention to the details of literary work, examining its language, imagery, symbolism, rhythm, and the other formal elements. The second one is autonomy of text. They believe that the meaning of a literary work should be derived solely from its internal components rather than external factors such as the author's intentions or social context. And the third one we are going to discuss here is organic unity. Formalists emphasized the unity and coherence of a literary work, considering it has a self sufficient entity. Now, importance, uh, we can see that important figures and works. Number one, we are going to discuss, which is a broad Russian formalism. Victor and Roman Jacobson were permanent figure in the Russian formalist movement, which developed in the early 20th century. They focused on devices like defamiliarization and the study of poetic language. Number two, American New Criticism. John Crew Ransom, Clint Brooks, The Well Wrought Yarn 1947, which has been written in 1947, and Eliot's essay Tradition and the Individual's Talent 1919 are notable works associated with the approach. Now we are going to discuss about the early structuralism, that was the formalism. Early structuralism emerged in the 20th mid 20th century, influenced by the work of Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure. The structuralists aim to uncover the underlying structure and system that govern human languages, culture, and thoughts. It sought to analyze the relationship and pattern with a given system rather than focusing solely on individual text. There are some key features on early structuralism as like structure analysis. Structural structures looked for deep underlying structure that shape meaning, employing method like binary opposition and structural model to study language, society, and culture. The second one is language as a model. They considered language as a fundamental system that the structure human experiences and applied this idea to various fields beyond linguists, including literature, anthropology, and sociology. The third one is emphasizes on analysis. Structures focused on the study of a given system at a particular moment. Chronics analyzes rather than tracing its historical development as like diachronic analysis. Important figures and works of early structuralism. Saussure. Saussure book Course in General Linguist, published in 1916, laid the foundation for structural linguists. His concept of the signifier or signified and the distinction between langue and parole we central to structuralist thought about this. As you know that language means language system and parole individuals speech acts. The second one is Claude Lévi-Strauss, a French anthropologist. Lévi-Strauss extended structuralist principles to the study of culture and society. His work, The Elementary Structure of Kinship, 1949, applied structural analysis to kinship system. A note which is a very important that while formalism and early structuralism contributed significantly to literary and cultural theory, they were later changed and extended upon by subsequent movement such as post-structuralists, structuralism, deconstruction, and cultural studies. These later approaches after critiqued the limitation of formalism and structuralism, exploring the social, historical, and political dimensions of text and cultural phenomena.